This is question 6 on chemistry from section 2 of the 2019 BMAT. So we're told that a chemist has a copper rod, and this is electroplated with a layer of silver via electrolysis. And during this experiment, the metal ion concentration in the electrolyte was kept constant. Therefore, what substances were appropriate to be used as the anode, the cathode, and the electrolyte? And we've got the options of silver, copper, or graphite for the electrodes, and copper nitrate solution or silver nitrate solution for the electrolyte. So let's try and draw a picture of what's going on. So firstly, we have a copper rod, which is being plated with silver, like so. And firstly, maybe it's a good idea to think about where this layer of silver is going to come from. And so we know that in electrolysis, deposition of a metal is going to come from a metal ion in the solution, so in this case the silver ion. And based on this first conclusion that we've made, what can we say about this rod of copper? So we know that it's going to be one of the electrodes in the experiment, and which one is it? Well, the way to remember is that cations, such as silver, always flow towards the cathode, so the negative electrode. And it makes sense that the positive ion is attracted to the negative electrode, and we can therefore say that copper is the cathode. So let's extend our electrolysis diagram. We've got the current flowing towards the negative electrode, and we don't yet know what our anode is. So let's think about where the silver is coming from. If you've got silver ions in solution, that means that silver must be present in the electrolyte. So we've got the option of copper or silver nitrate solution, and it's going to be silver nitrate that is dissolved in this aqueous electrolyte. Because this will explain where the silver layer comes from in this experiment. And so finally, how can we conclude what substance the anode is made from? Well, there's no reason why it can't be graphite at first sight, but we're told that the metal ion concentration in the electrolyte was kept constant. And so what does this mean? Well, if we're using up silver from the electrolyte to make this plate of silver, then there has to be an extra source of silver somewhere to keep this silver concentration constant. And therefore it makes sense that the anode must be a rod of silver. And then we can see silver is being produced as it's being consumed, and we'll have a constant metal ion concentration. So our last answer is that silver is the anode in this experiment. And so the choices that we've made, the silver anode, the copper cathode, and the silver nitrate electrolyte, correspond to an answer of D.